Hey guys, this is Lady Mendez. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, don't forget to just click the subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Well, tonight I have a surprise for you guys, excitement for you guys. Come on, let me tell you. I'm a homeowner now. Yes, guys, you hear that right. I am now a proud homeowner. Yes, I have a piece of the American dream. And guys, tonight I want to share some of my steps with you, how I acquire my property, so you guys also can become a proud homeowner. Maybe 2021, maybe 2022. Because I know a lot of people living in the United States, Canada, England, and they've lived there for many years and they never ever acquire properties. Sometimes because they don't know how. So, if you already own your house, this is not a video for you. So, but if you never owned a property and you want to find out how to acquire a property step by step, this video is for you. So get your pen and paper ready. Lady Mendez is gonna help you become a homeowner. So now we can become homeowners buddies. So we could talk about homeowner stuff. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together. So, anyways, your first step in becoming a homeowner would be step one is to get started. Simple, right? But many people think about it. Just think about it. They're thinking about this stuff. They're thinking about it. They never ever get started. You have to get started. To be able to finish, you have to be able to start. If you don't start, you'll never finish. Okay, so that's step one is to just start. And how do you start would be step two. Step two is get a job, a good job, a good paying job that you're making good money. Because the reality of things is if you're not working, you're not making any money, you ain't gonna get no house job. No money, no house. And if you're making a $10,000 kind of job, that ain't gonna help you either, child. If you want a good job, and I should mention, this is based on where you live. I live in Florida, where some part of Florida is like living in New York or California. Is very expensive. So here you have to be making good money to be able to get the kind of house you want. If you ain't making good money, then you might not get the house that you want. So first, find yourself a good or great paying job. You know what I mean? So that's step two. Step three would be contact your broker. Contact a broker. Me personally, I like to use word of mouth. So if I know somebody bought a house or got something before and they have rave review about this business, I'm gonna more likely say, can I have the number to the person who you work with so that I can get the same? Sometimes it doesn't work out where you're getting the same experiences, but 9 out of 10 times it does. So find somebody and get a broker from them that they've used, or you can go out and go use your own broker. Nothing that says that you have to follow the other person. So go get your broker. Here's when you go to get your broker, this is your broker for the entirety of your house buying process is going to become your buddy. They're going to become, you two going to be partners in crime because your broker is there to make money and you're there to get a house. So you guys are equally interested in making sure that you guys are succeeding, right? So from the bat, you're going to call your broker. And when you call your broker, if you're not wanting to buy a house, don't call a broker because they're working and they're going to, if you tell them you want a house, that's what they're going to do. They're going to start putting things into place to make sure, say, you close on your house. Okay? So when you call your broker, 9 out of 10 times, they're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. They're gonna go over your credit. They're gonna try to put a portfolio for you together, right? And more likely, they're going to run your credit to see where you're at. And they're going to want you to start working. If you need to work on your credit, they're going to make you start working on your credit. And how, like they're going to tell you, okay, if you have a lot of debt on your credit, get it off. If they want your credit to move up some points, they're going to tell you, say, okay, you need to get your credit up. So you're going to start working on your credit. They're going to make you work on your credit. They're going to talk about your job. They're going to talk about your prior tax years, your W-2s. They're going to talk about that. They're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So you and them going to start working to accomplish your goal. So step 3 would be calling your broker. And this is an important process because here that you have somebody holding you accountable to what you say you want. So you and them going to be working closely together to accomplish this. So step 3 is very important. Find a broker, and a good broker will be with you for 2 years or so to get you to where you need to be, because maybe you don't have the perfect job, and then they're going to say, okay, get a job that make a little bit more money, and then your credit, maybe you have a bad credit, you had a foreclosure and all these things, and they're going to work with you to get your credit together, okay, and stuff like that. Now, your credit, they're going to say, if your credit is perfect, good, great, you're ahead of the game. But if your credit is terrible, they're going to start telling you how to get your credit up. Way how I found to get your credit up, because some people don't have credit, and that is as bad as having bad credit, because no credit you can't get anything, and bad credit you can't get anything, so you're in the same boat. So how to get good credit now? The easiest way how to get a good credit is you're going to go to a bank. You don't have to go to a credit union. You don't. Go to any bank and apply for a secure credit card. A secure credit card is where you give them your money and they give you a card with your money on it, and you have to spend that card wisely. How do you spend a secure card wisely, or any credit card wisely? This is, you give them $200 or $300, whichever amount you give them on your card. So you give them $200. You have the card with $200 on it. Every month, you spend 26% to 30% of that card. Do not go over the 30%. And then at the end of the month, you pay the bill. Okay? Don't be late on paying your bills. Pay your bills on time. Pay your mortgage on time. Pay your rent on time. Pay your car payment on time. But if you have credit cards, remember, do not go over 30% of that card. It's very important, because they're going to see that you're dependent on that card for living. So they're going to figure you don't have the money because you're dependent on the card. So 30% of that card. And when you're buying a house, your broker is going to tell you you're going to need to have about 680 to about 720 for credit. 680 to 720 for credit. Here, it's best to listen, because you can have more than that, like 850. You can have more than that. But you don't want to have too much of a small credit, because when you do, here you're going to pay more on mortgage than you have to. Your interest rate is not going to be as good as if you had a better credit score. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you have a great credit score and a great debt to ratio, meaning that you don't have lots of debt on your credit report, then here you have a choice between conventional and FHA. When you don't have a good credit, you have to go with the one they give you. If you have great credit, you have options, you have talk. Yes, child. And we all know, we all love to have that talk control. So prefer conventional, but as you're going through finding out about this buying house process, you're gonna come into a contact with these two, FHA and conventional. I think you guys need to go for conventional because it gives you a lot of wiggle room. FHA is government based stuff. You can read up more about that on your own time. But so you want to get your credit up. So this is going to be something that your mortgage broker are going to go over with you. Get your credit up. And please listen. And don't make your friend tell you, oh, you can go with 620. You know what 620 is going to do to you? It's going to make you pay, say a mortgage could be 1,400, you're gonna probably pay 2,000. So don't let nobody tell you you can do 620. Have the best credit that you can have. If you can only get to 720, fine. If you can only get to 680, fine. But don't be at that 620 that they're telling you for FHA because you want a great interest rate. It makes it breaks your credit. Trust me. All right. So after you work on your credit, you're going to start saving, right? You're going to start saving because you have to have money. You have to have money for the deposits. You have to have money for your closing, and you have to have money for when you move into the house. Miscellaneous stuff like the moving truck, like turning on your lights, like getting water in your home, or like some security system. Some places require a deposit. What about furniture? Most people want furniture, new nice furniture. I mean, you're gonna need money. Trust me. So start saving. Maybe you're gonna have to forfeit the vacation. Maybe you're gonna forfeit getting your hair done every week and your nails done every week, every 2 weeks or something like that. You're gonna forfeit something. You have to give up something to get something. You understand what I mean? So save. When your broker tell you to save, she really mean or he really means save, because they know that when you move into a house, you're going to want so much stuff. You're going to want maybe sorry guys, you're going to maybe want new doors, or you're going to need this or that or whatnot. You're going to need all these things. So they're going to tell you to save. Okay, so this is where you listen. Now, this is where number 6 is where you finally call your realtor. Call your realtor, child. Tell them, listen, my broker cleared me. I have my letter. It's time to go. They're gonna say, okay, your realtor gonna say, what kind of house do you want? Have some realistic goals. Oh, I want a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. I want 2-bathroom, garage, whatnot. Tell them what you want. Me personally, I don't put my egg in one basket. So meanwhile, my realtor is over there digging through, I'm online digging through myself, child. And if you're thinking about moving to a different city or a different state, I wholeheartedly would suggest that you go there and go view the city yourself. Check out school. Ask about the taxes. I mean, you want to know this city water or well water, city sewer or septic or whatever. You need to know these things. Research. In a time where you're going through 6 of those things, or 5 of those things, you need to be making sure that you're researching the city, the place that you want to live, because certain places, the taxes are really high and you can't argue down taxes. Taxes are government regulated. So you can't argue taxes. So you need to make sure the place that you're living, know how much taxes they pay, because believe it or not, some place pays 2,000, 3,000 less, for even 5,000 less than other places are paying. You understand what I'm saying? So research taxes, because once you divide, say it's $5,000 and they divide that over 12 months, that's how much you're going to be paying on your mortgage. So make sure you research. Taxes are very important. Nobody told me about that. I had to find that out for myself. A lucky thing I was smart, and God blessed me and I figured it out. And where I'm living, I'm able to get a really, really good tax amount on my mortgage every month. So research, go there, and once you find a house you want, then you decide that you're gonna tell your realtor that you want to make a offer. This is the where the fun part begins, because here when they make a, this is where you're putting an offer in the house. You're gonna say, okay, they say your house is gonna be 250, and you're gonna say, well, I don't want to pay 250. I want to pay 230, 240. You're going to offer that. Then they're going to come back with a counter offer. They're going to accept your offer and this and this and that. When they do accept your offer, this is where you're going to prepare to have closing. And hopefully everything goes with that closing. And congratulations, you are now a proud owner. Listen to me. This day is going to be everything. I went through this with as much information as I can give you at the top of my head and what I've written scribbled in front of me. If you need anything after you watch this video, down in the comment section, I'm pretty good at responding. Ask me anything. I will help you in this journey to acquire your home. Is the lane travel going to be easy? For some people, it won't be. Some people it's going to be hard. They're going to spend nights crying. The broker is going to ask you for paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. Some paperwork you already gave, they're going to ask you for that again. And letters from people, and people not going to write the letters and all kind of boo hoo hoo hoo. But listen to me. Advice from Lady Mendez. Stick into it, because you see that day when you get that key. You see that day when you hear the moving truck boop boop boop. You see that day when you go pick up new furniture for your bedroom. You see that day when you're painting and you're packing stuff out, and and you can just relax and take stuff in, and you're like, I am in my own house, not a rental house, because rental house is you flushing money down the toilet. Sometimes we have to do that. We all have to. I did that. But you can't do that for all your life. You understand what I'm saying? You have to step out and do new things. You understand what I'm saying? New things. So, listen to me. If this video helped you any at all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment. Let me know if this video helped you. Let me know if you closed on your house and all these things. I am so happy, guys. I forgot to tell you in the beginning of the video, I spent Christmas in my house, my first Christmas in my own house. Not a rental property, my own property. And let me tell you, the joy, the happiness, the everything to see my children and just be happy in their own house. I was able to do 2 Christmas trees this year. Yes. I was being extra. But I was just so excited. I'm now in my own house. And I wanted to share this with you. And I hope it helps and bless somebody. This is Lady Mendez. Don't forget to subscribe and like.